Okay, Keith, let's get right into it with Everton. Apparently, John Texter has agreed a date of the 30th of November with Moshiri to complete the deal. Is that enough time?
Well, first of all, I think we've got to clarify exactly what Texter has in his agreement. There's been a lot of discussion, and I've actually spoken to some sources about this very closely. He has not got an exclusive agreement under what we would normally call the normal exclusive agreement in inverted commas. The club announced that they had an exclusive agreement with 777, and they've announced they've had an exclusive agreement with Dan Friedkin. But you will note that the club has never announced that they've had an exclusive agreement with Texter. That's a fact. And when I did check, it appears that while there's an agreement, it's not an exclusive one. And I think partly that is because Texter, of course, has still got his shares in Crystal Palace, and it will be difficult for for somebody from who's got that sort of shareholding in a competing club in the Premiership to be able to see the books and the numbers behind Everton. So they would get access to all the player wages, etc. So while there may be an agreement that Texter, I sort of think it will be that Texter will say to Mashiri, look, if I deliver you this, will you accept it? And if I deliver it by November the 30th, will you accept it? So I think that's what we have. So there's a lot of things going on at the moment, though. So November the 30th, we need to get any deal done before Christmas, if possible.
For sure. And what are the things that Moshiri needs to present to Texter that would kind of get this deal over the line?
Well, I don't think it's so much Mashiri presenting it to Texter. I think it's more Texter showing that he's divested himself of the Palace shares and that there's a financial structure that can not only deliver Mashiri what he wants, but also secure the club going forward, because I believe Mashiri would not want to leave the club in a bigger mess than it's already in. Although he may be desperate to leave, but I think that's my gut feeling is he'd want to do his best to try and find the right buyer.
For sure. And John Texter is rumored to have asked Jay-Z, of all people, to join his bid in the takeover of Everton. What are the reasons for that?
Well, you saw last night we had Birmingham against Wrexham, and there you had Tom Brady bringing in David Beckham, Ryan Reynolds, etc., McElhenney. There's a lot of interest now from sports stars, American rap stars. I know one League Two club in the UK that has at least one of the major rappers also involved with a consortium of ex-NFL players trying to buy into it. So there's a lot of interest from those sectors. They see it as good for their profile as well, being involved in the sports sector in the UK, but also good investments right now. So I don't think we'll see any shortage of that going forward. I mean, we had the Shack over here recently talking about different things. In Burnley, you've got JJ Watt from the NFL. So it's going to carry on for a while, and I only see it increasing. But Jay-Z, look, he's been proved to be a good businessman. Listen, it's an interesting one certainly, because he's got not only got notoriety, he's got some serious money, but he's also quite a decent business guy, and he brings a lot of contacts from the commercial world. So he wouldn't be the worst co-investor.